On the stage, back at it with another video, and today we're going to start off with the Ayatan run here, and we're going to go into the Sortie, and I want to talk about some of the frames and maybe one of the future updates concerning Saren, since she's I'm sorry, not Saren, Zephyr, because she's going to be getting a rework, and I want to kind of put my input and kind of see what I like about Zephyr and why she's good, and why people don't particularly like her. And the reason is probably for the fact that she doesn't really have any killing abilities. She's more of like a quick evasive enemy. Now she's a great first ability, in my opinion. It's more of an evasive ability. I mean, if you think about the average frame in the game, they all have like a standard.
We have to win this.
They have a standard of like what kind of moves they have. So the average frame has like an ability that like they blast. They have like a single hit basically, and then they have some kind of like support ability, and then they have one crowd control ability, and then usually a killing or some kind of ability that usually targets an enemy or an ally and does some kind of buff that way. Usually it could be selfish or it could be for a teammate. So for instance, if you look at Zephyr, this should be the first ability, would be the first single blast, and you could also have that secondary ability as well. That could count as it, but it's an evasive. The third ability is a support, and the final ability is crowd control, and it's supposed to be DPS, but it's really it's not that strong. So saying that, Zephyr has really good abilities. Her Quiverless Augment is amazing. She does have a lot of speed, and she can gain a lot of height. She's light. She's quick on her feet, as you can see, and she's normally, really light. I mean, I'm not dodging anything. So if I do the aim glide, you can see it's very, very slow. So you could wind up getting some of your what's it called? Those ribbons done. The ones you gotta get headshots. That's how I usually do it. So. Saying that, the abilities that need to be changed are probably her second ability. It's not really useful. It is good for getting down on the ground. So if you're like really high up in the air and you need to get down, well, you can just go like this and whatever. It can be kind of aimed a little bit and moved. For the most part, it's just kind of like a slam attack. But honestly, I've made this. You can just go like that, and it has the similar effect. Not a lot of difference, basically. Her third ability, her final ability is that. Does damage over time, and the good thing about this is if you shoot a tornado, it takes the effect of your weapon, which is pretty nice. So if I want to shoot this one again, it changed colors depending on your damage type, and I think it actually increases damage. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe so. I actually can't get up here.
For me,
yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be fine. Promise.
So saying that, Zephyr is a very good frame in my opinion, at least for doing things like this. Now Zephyr is my go-to frame for this. Oops. You can see, if I need speed, I can use the Turbulence Augment. She's comparable to Volt.
I think you found it.
So I actually like this a lot. You could wind up combining this with Volt's ability, and you'll literally fly. I know I'm going back for the Ayatan, don't worry. I know some of you guys have like OCD and whatnot. Right, so that's basically, Zephyr has some good abilities, some bad abilities. The worst ability, I'd probably say, is the second ability. It's completely useless. Now, the third ability is the defensive, and it's also like a support. So, for instance, if you have, let's say, what's that one gun? The Atron something like that. The Titron, Arca Titron, or something like that. Whatever. I can't think of the proper name, but basically it's a shotgun, and I'll explain it to you that. The difference that you could travel with this, it's a great ability. You can make shotguns into a sniper and into a really long range weapon. It's actually really, really good. So I want to see if this is the similar chord. Oh, it's not. So, yeah, basically the abilities are 1, evasive maneuver, 2, just, I guess that's crowd control, but it's really useless. It's completely useless. You guys remember how Excalibur used to be for some of you OGs? Well, basic Excalibur's third ability was basically a super high jump that made you temporarily invisible. Now, Excalibur had, like, the ability to go invisible, yes, at one point, but unfortunately you couldn't really extend the duration, and it only lasted for as long as you were in the air, meaning that it was completely useless considering that you could just jump anyway. You know, there's no point. So his blind is the best ability by far, and that's really what you would mod for. Then Excalibur got Exalted Blade, his fourth ability, which was Radio Javelin, got moved to his third ability, so maybe something like that needs to be taking place. So, instead of having Zephyr's third ability be the third ability, why don't you put that into the second ability slot? Make that be a passive. And then we'll create something like, I don't know, a third, I don't really know, you know, how this would work per se, but I don't know what would be the, you know, the cause and effect, or what would be best for Zephyr to have a new ability. Now, I like Zephyr kind of the way she is now. Except for the third ability, I don't really like that. Maybe lower the duration and increase damage would be good for her final ability. I mean, it's pretty weak, actually. I mean, if you want to get the most out of the ability, you need power, strength, and duration. But the abilities, I mean, all use it pretty much. So if I look at... So I'm using like an efficiency with damage, so that's basically what I got. Now, alright, Ordis, shush. Get up, Ordis. So you can see the base stats, or the damage per second, is 120 damage per second. That's extremely low. That's super duper low. You know, damage buff, basically it's more crowd control than anything, it just does damage. So, if you take this for 20 seconds, I got my calculator out right now, and basically, if you multiply 120 damage times over 20 seconds, because it's per second, that's 2,400 damage. Yes, that is a large amount for a base damage. Unfortunately, it's over the effect of 20 seconds. Now, normally this wouldn't be a problem, but it would be nice if you could refresh it while it's doing it, or maybe have it as, you know, some kind of a, I don't know, passive, where they follow her around and deal damage in an area, kind of like Ember's World on Fire. That would be good. Or have it maybe be an augment mod. Maybe instead of having like Turbulence, which has a shield range, would actually deflects bullets, and having the duration, what you can do for Dive Bomb is probably have some kind of ability that allows Zephyr to not necessarily have any mobility, but maybe have some kind of weapon damage. You know, the Turbulence actually does increase the amount of length it can fire. So, for instance, if I wanted to use the, it's the Arcoplasmor, yeah. This weapon has an extremely short range. Hey, what's up, man?
Did I interrupt something?
Yes, I am streaming at the moment. I was in the middle of a talk. I'm talking about the
my bad, dude. I didn't know you were.
Oh, do you want to join me for the sortie? It's really easy today. It's actually double exterminate and mobile defense.
Also, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
When am I getting my Riven mod?
Riven mod?
Yeah, the Broken Scepter Riven mod you said you'd give me.
Oh yeah.
After that little thing which was very hilarious by the way. I called it.
You called what?
You said you asked everybody to guess what you had to equip for the Riven mod, and I said watch it be a hobbled key.
Oh, we didn't make a bet. I basically said, look, if it's a bad Riven, I'll give that to you. If I get a good Riven, I'll give you like a.
I will take that Broken Scepter Riven.
Right, yeah, I'll give you that Broken Scepter
because I want to turn that thing into
really
the most
good.
overpowered status. I want to turn it into the most overpowered status weapon.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like really bad. It's like really bad weapon,
but it's got high status. Yeah.
Yes, if you make it a really good status weapon, it's good for just. Oh, also I got Trinity Prime.
Right.
I had to trade my Sylvius and Aegis Prime set for the pieces, but it was completely worth it because the guy ended up being ended up joining my dojo, which I had to make a new one for another friend.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna finish my thought on this. So, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I'm like explaining the Archetytron and the abilities of Zephyr and what she needs to like keep and what change. And I was saying how like her final ability is really weak. Now the base damage of that is the total amount of seconds to damage is 2,400 damage. She has 20 seconds on her duration. But she only does 120 damage per second. Now this is actually pretty low. So I was thinking, what do you think should be a good ability for her third ability? Because I was thinking about getting rid of Dive Bomb because it's basically the same as doing a Ground Slam.
Wait,
right?
Is I don't have Zephyr, so I really don't know what her abilities
Well, I'll tell you the first abilities. The first one is Tailwind. You can either use it on when feet are planted on the ground, it makes you fly up in the air and cause enemies to like get knocked down, and then you can do one while in the air, and she gets a burst of momentum and flies through everything. Now, it's not a constant flight, so you do need to constantly use it. It costs, with full efficiency, it costs 6 energy to cast. With no efficiency,
I'm pretty
it
sure
costs
if you
25.
add some mods to make it cost less, it'll be really short. Like, yeah. So
it's really good. I'm using I used it to really just cheese the Ayatan run. In fact, she's my go-to Warframe for this. I was talking about her turbulence doesn't need to be changed. It basically reflects incoming bullets, starting at a 6-meter radius. Lasts for a base of 20 seconds.
This is a completely off-topic question, but I redid my Himmel Charger, and I just got another male. What should I name him?
What's your first one name?
My first one name was Kaor, and that was just an on-spot name because I had, when I played other games, I knew the name until I actually decided to make my YouTube. Not trying to sponsor anything. Well, I don't like.
Okay, well, if you look at like the original, like my first I named it Flops.
Flops.
Because it was infested and it's like kind of floppy looking, you know, it's got like those flaps. So I named it Flops basically. A fitting name, so something like that would be good. Name it after infested. Okay.
Well, this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you a picture.
Right.
I was honestly expecting to get a female this time, but I mean, either way works. It's still gonna be used with my Nidus.
Right. Exactly. All right. So like I was saying, things like the Plasmor, which has a very low range of only 10 to 20 meters, you could actually make it go 80 meters with Zephyr's projectile speed ability, which increases with power strength. So that's why Zephyr is extremely good for weapons. Weapons like the Boltor will actually have an increased damage at a longer distance. So this is actually really good if you're going to use any kind of projectile weapon. It will increase the speed, fire rate, and distance a bow can travel before having to arc down. And the flight speed is increased. So this is really good for slow fire or slow projectile speed weapons, such as bows and things that have a long travel time.
So is this covering the update, or is this like, or is the update not come out yet?
It hasn't come out yet, but basically Zephyr is getting a rework. She is getting a rework. They're doing something with her powers. Everyone says Turbulence is fine the way it is. It's a passive. It's nice. Her ability is crowd control for Tornado, and I was thinking you would decrease the time that it has and increase the base damage. So you still have the same stats, but it is stronger at base, even though it lasts like less. I mean, 20 seconds is a lot of time to just sit there. She's really a defense frame, but I don't know. The next ability is Tailwind Dive Bomb. Dive Bomb is basically just a slam attack on the ground. It does 300 damage with your ability. It's really terrible because you get a much better effect with literally just using your melee weapon. Now, another thing to mention is that what do you think Zephyr should have? Because the Turbulence actually increases projectile speed. It just creates a windshield around Zephyr, redirecting all incoming projectiles. That's basically what it says. But it actually
messes with projectiles. Does that also mean it messes with your own projectiles? Like, does it make your own go faster?
It makes yours go faster and reflects incoming projectiles.
Okay, so what I would say is you want to get you want to get a weapon that has the fastest projectile speed.
Right. Well, I'm not saying that because some
say like bows have pretty good projectile speed.
No, they don't. They have terrible projectile speed.
They don't.
All right.
Well, from my experience, they have like good.
No. Well, the projectile speed is the speed that it travels in the air.
So would you say a gun like the Bratton would have better projectile speed than say
Yes.
the
If you look at
I know for a fact it's better than the Paris
it doesn't matter for some guns though, because it only matters for the
True.
guns that don't have a lot of range with their attack damage.
Like
shotguns have a terrible range.
Hmm?
Well, grenade launchers,
Like
yes, you'll make them fly. You'll make them fly across the entire
yeah.
map if it's open air. But what I'm saying is that, you know, weapons like the Soma is literally an aim, point, shoot, and you'll get it. It has no travel time. It's aim and shoot, and you've hit your target already. It's instant. So things that have a projectile time, such as bows or any kind of grenade launcher, or even shotguns to increase the range, because if you increase the projectile flight speed, you'll increase the amount of range that a gun will have before it has damage fall off. That's why Zephyr's ability is really good. It also works as a passive to project incoming projectiles. It does not work on melees, but if you are too close, like let's say you're like up close in a bombard's face, they will blow you up. They will actually go through it because you're so close to them, and the explosion will still hit you. But it will reflect the projectile. Now, I don't know if it'll actually make it go back to them, but in a crowd, it's actually really good. If you're surrounded by enemies, you get bombarded, it reflects back, you'll take out a big bunch of the crowd. But what I'm saying is, what do you think that the second ability should be if we take out Dive Bomb? What do you think another ability for Zephyr would be? I mean...
Well,
so
far it's Tailwind, which launches you upwards, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it
It launches you upwards, and when you use it in the air, you could fly through the map. You get like a burst of speed, and you fly. You go like a long distance. So I don't know, but basically, join up on me, and we're gonna go and do the sortie. It's an exterminate and a mobile defense. It's gonna be really easy.
The only thing I'm bringing that's not been maxed out would be Chamber. That's what I decided to name him because I had recently watched the anime Gargantia, which I had loved when I very first watched it. I fell in love with it all over again, and I just got to put some decent mods on them.
All right.
Oh, that's weird. Like, you want to quit glitching out? Because I know I have other colors on you now.
Dude,
whatever you want.
I have the perfect mod, but it's for the Skana. It's for the Skana. It gives range, it gives damage, and it gives combo duration. It gives 8 combo duration. The triple positive set. If only it was used for... If only it was used for the Jet Kazar.
Proboscis is a new mod, I'm not sure.
What is it called?
Himla Charger Whips or... Probos, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just join me. I'm streaming right now.
All right, I will.
I'm wasting time.
Sorry. What's on the thing? Like, what's currently, what's the mission so I can kind of get an idea?
We're doing the sortie. It's an exterminate, and mobile defense. I'll read you the statistics of it. Let's see. It says mission enemy have been they've been upgraded with puncture damage and possess superior physical damage resistance. So you want to use elemental weapons. The next thing it is a exterminate, and it's a radiation damage, meaning that we can hurt each other if we step into radiation. Alright, the next thing is a mobile defense with enemy elemental enhancement. So basically, use physical damage for the most part. Pretty much, if you want to use a shotgun, the best thing to use would be to use the Tigris, just because the high elemental and physical damage that you can achieve with it.
Okay, this is weird. So apparently, for my Himla Charger, I can use the unbrushed Kubro pattern.
Alright, well, could you join me? I mean, I've been streaming for
I am. Alright.
I'm sorry to be.
I'm collar on them.
Right.
No, you're fine. I was just putting the prime color on them.
Right.
So you'd already have that.
Yeah, I was like 10 minutes in, and they waited like 10 minutes. Obviously, no one's watching it, so I guess it's not too bad. But I don't think people want to watch my stream and then have me be in my ship for for 20 minutes like we normally are. But yeah.
Can I have another invite? Something went wrong. Like it doesn't allow me to join. I don't know what reason.
Okay. So I'm gonna be running Volt for the most part. For the first couple missions. You could probably go with Ember or someone. I'm gonna go with Nova on the mobile defense mission. I'm bringing my
Equinox, because that's the best AoE thing I have right now.
Do you get a damage buff when you get a damage buff? Does the damage increase over time when I use my ability when I'm killing? If I'm in your radius, or is it only when you kill?
I think it should. But what I normally do, as long as I have an EV Trinity with us, and I pop my 4th, I am basically good for the whole entire match as long as they can keep up their things.
Right. Alright, we're basically soloing this. I don't mean I put soloing on the story, but since you popped up, I guess we'll do a co-op. Oh, never mind. We got 4 people. Shit.
You gotta set it to solo, my guy.
I'm gonna have to put like a hashtag clickbait in the description,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. You know what? I just remembered.
What?
Thursday is my Xenoverse tournament, and I have hardly trained for it myself.
You should probably get on there.
I'm pretty
Is
sure
it like?
people forgot.
Is it a tournament
It's
like?
Saiyans only. No, it's one of those little fun terms, yeah, for fun.
No. Well, I was gonna. Okay, that's what I was asking. I was asking if it was like your friends that you're having over, or if it was.
That really want to join. No, it's like people. It's none of my friends are joining over because I don't know anyone who plays the game. I gotta. I'm down. Help.
You're down? How the hell are you down?
Chamber, don't let Chamber die.
I don't care about Chamber.
I don't want Chamber to die.
Yeah, this is why I don't want to bring Equinox. He's
Still holding.
not really that good.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop the 4th. I feel like there's a Gara here.
There is a
I
guy
was
here.
right. And the Gara has a mic, but no one's talking to it.
We're in a party.
Yeah, I know there was a frame that if you use one. Oh, I got an Argon Crystal. Here, I'm gonna mark it.
Yo, where's that one guy at?
I don't know.
Alright, okay. Did we kill one over
Anyways.
here? We didn't kill everyone.
There was one frame that I know of that anyone that was in the area of you attacking, or no, like even all the kills that they got, including yours, it would stack up. But I'm not sure if that was in Equinox or someone else. And that we.
What do you mean stack
I love
up?
about Equinox,
What do you mean stack up?
Like the damage would stack up. Like
That's
the
Equinox.
more damage you dealt, the more damage it would deal after you pop the ability. I think that's Equinox. Though.
It is Equinox.
All right. So yeah, that would include for everyone else. So basically, I'm a ticking time bomb that can dish out damage.
How much damage are you at right now?
I don't know how to check that exactly, but I'm pretty sure
it's up
if
at
I
the
kill-
top. Well, you're either running two. You're either running your offense or
There's like
defense.
18k, 20.5 is like.
Don't kill him! Don't kill him!
Sensitive target.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's just
It is gonna kill him. Don't release it though, because you will kill it.
I just ranked up. You ready for my? Alright, here. But yeah, I'm at 34.
Heal me! Ah!
37.6K.
God damn it! I took slash
37.6K
damage
currently.
or something.
Really? Are they really using that crappy bow? You see
Who?
the bow they're using?
Who?
That Gar. They're using the Parish Prime.
Parish Prime. It's that may be one of the original bullets.
Well,
but
it's trash. It's
it's
okay,
not.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. It's weaker than my Dread.
That's debatable actually.
My Dread is built to the point where it gets crits and one-shots most things, but it's not done because I'm missing a few mods.
Mm-hmm. I mean that's completely
we're
debatable.
101k.
That is debatable.
104k right now on damage-wise. 121k.
Alright.
See, basically, I'm a ticking time bomb, a nuke, as you would say.
Yeah.
So if,
I know, dude.
if I let it go now, they are most likely going to be dead, because I'm also dealing damage over time as well with my core
Right.
ability.
This wouldn't work as well on higher levels though.
No.
Why'd you just walk in there, dude?
Chamber.
Okay. I know,
Or
but
life link.
well, you shouldn't. The thing is, you should not be running the damage
if
on.
you heal him,
Listen.
since I have the life link thing on, I should anyways. Never mind, stop.
Hey, listen.
No, I have to put that on.
You should be running the defensive one. You put him to sleep. It's much better.
I know, but I'd rather do this because
Why?
I'm better off with the day form than I am the night. And then the only ability I use Equinox for is the fourth one. And my Brett and Prime kind of like almost one shots in most things here. It was basically kind of built for these missions. Sadly, we're at 36. Oh wow, we're getting back up there.
Right.
As long as I can stay alive and have my shield and stuff, I just want to see this and get to.
Well, I'm actually keeping you alive with my Bolt's ability.
which I'm grateful for. And the moment I'm able to, I'll probably build Vault after I build like 2 other frames.
Well, this is the problem with trying to solo with Equinox. You either have a defensive ability that makes you survive longer, or you have an offensive ability in where you're really squishy.
See, I'd like
but
to
you
get
won't
all
be able
the
to have mass killing.
Warframes, like primed Volt, and like all that.
I'm wearing Volt Prime. I'm using them.
Alright. Do you have any extra Volt Prime pieces?
I might. I think I got rid of all of mine though, for the most part.
Alright, well, if you have any Valkyr or, basically Valkyr or Ember Prime parts, like extra.
I don't really farm too much anymore.
Oh, you don't?
No. I don't do that anymore. Oh, well, I used to back when my clan was really vibrant and stuff, but not anymore.
What do you mean vibrant? Like lively?
Vibrant, yeah, lively. You know, when it was, alive and well.
Nowadays most clans aren't even like no one's ever there anymore.
Yeah,
but
no.
If you
right. Well, people are looking for active members all the time.
I mean, I am mainly active. I can be, since I'm the clan leader of mine, I can be on anytime I want to, and I don't have to worry about it.
Right, I'm the leader of my clan.
If I call a meeting, which I won't be for a while, because I have to build the reactor floor, which is the sub-level. Got to build the first floor, which is my lab.
God, I love this shit so much. Well, it's final ability. They nerfed it though, so it's not as strong and it doesn't last as long.
Yeah. Second floor, which is my basically where you'll see all the dojos and stuff, like all the like training stuff, like Alpha Forces and those little fighting arenas. Third floor is where third through however many I'd have is where what are they called? What do you even call them? Like, clan members will have their own little sectors of the dojo, and they will be able to build their own little areas. And the very top is going to be the observatory. That's the only observatory we're going to have, and that's going to be used as a council room. Which we will have a teleporter up there, so you don't have to exactly figure out where it is on the minimap.
Right.
And every council member, so far we only have 2, because only the warlords are council members, and very few people will be a warlord.
Right.
But we will have the highest rank most people will be able to get is the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So.
While we were in extraction, I scanned a one of those Soma cord things.
I wish I knew there was a Soma cord. I
have my Helios Prime on, so it was scanning things.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Anyways, you kind of get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I've yet to figure out the exact rules and stuff, but I still have to figure out how many days I have to be logged off, but then to be kicked out.
Well, how many days?
I've seen tribes. Okay. No, I've seen tribes that have over 9. With people in it that have over 900 days gone.
Right.
They've been off for over 900 days.
Right.
So,
it kind of depends. Like, we had people in our clan that were 900 days, but they did go into the army, so it was justified.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a validated excuse, it's completely fine. But if you're just gonna go up and off for no reason, and not give at least one of us a heads up, hey, I'm gonna go off for so and so and so and so.
Right.
Then it's just, for a fact that we'll explain it, that you will be kicked within a certain amount of days if you do not tell us.
Right.
And
just give a heads up. But how many days are you inactive for at a time usually? Sometimes I'm gone for a week.
For a while, actually, I was inactive for over 200 days.
Oh. Well, I mean, you have to have them for the same standard. What do you normally inactive for? Some people are like, oh, just log on in 10 days. Some people are like a week or 2 weeks, I'm just saying, what do you...
there has to be there has to be some kind of rule somewhere along there. Wait, didn't we just do this?
But you have to, follow your rule. You can't just be I mean, how are you going to tell when they're, on or off?
I can't bend the rules since it's myself and other people. I have to be fair for everyone.
Make it realistic, at least get, a daily login or something like that.
Yeah, it can't be... It's kind of like a government, basically. You can't have a corrupt government.
Right. Well, you can. It just doesn't work very well.
It's just not gonna work that well.
No. Man, I am
Oh,
like.
and also what I'm gonna do, say you want to rank up, say you're, hold on, you remember Draconis? Draconis, the guy that, they were in a chat with, the one that I got to join my clan, dojo, what do you even call it? That guy, yeah, he knows a lot about dragons, so I think the starting one, before, after Egg is Welt, say you would go to Welt to whatever the next one. You have to complete a certain task that me or someone else assigns you.
Oh, I think I'm slapping this guy back.
For Icy, he has to complete his very first Prime set. And that includes getting it to max level. Now, it doesn't matter how he does it, as long as he gets it done. And then he'll be ranked up by 1. The reason, well, I'm in radiation anyway. The reason I'm not doing it by a mastery rank, because say a level 24 pops in,
Look out for the radiation.
Go straight up to the top. They can go straight up to the top, and that's not really fair for everyone else, because they have to work for there. See, I'm only like master rank 11 right now.
Right. Well, master rank doesn't matter in the clan. It means nothing.
It does.
It shouldn't mean anything. Now, right. Well,
the only thing it means is that you've grinded your butt off just to get to that level. That's all it means.
Well, here's the thing. Like,
use the synthesis device.
I'm listening.
All right. So you have like a couple like options. I mean, the way my clan wound up doing things was I we don't just do it off of master rank. Yeah, you have to be a certain rank. We have like challenges like, I don't know, survive like a T4, survival for like so and so. Oh god. Oh, I'm slapping it by accident. Oh god. This motherfucker.
Disappointing. A dead specimen is useless to
this guy killed it. He killed the
Are you
thing.
not up to this?
Alright, so like I was saying,
fine.
we would judge them based off of like how much they like, you know, benefit the clan, if they're like helpful, if they're contributing, you know, resources and whatnot.
I mean, you checked my previous clans that I was in, if I was still in them at the time, you checked how much I donated. I donated quite a lot of my resources. Because I was a new person, you kind of don't want to get kicked out of the clan for just sitting there and doing nothing.
Right.
And B, there was some actually stuff that they didn't have that I wanted in there, so I'd work towards getting that up. So, yeah, you kind of have to think of it like, I'm basically earning my keep since they're letting me be in their dojo.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that to you.
You're fine. Well, what the heck did you do to me, child?
I zapped you, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had radiation on me.
I have radiation on me as well. I'm surprised my Himmel charger's not dying from it. Or chamber. But yeah, trying to also think, like, I know for a fact I eventually want to get one of the most unstoppable frame builds in the world. Like, say all I
that's
have
kind of
to
debatable
do...
on what you define as unstoppable. Now, you could have unstoppable like a tank, or that's extreme
Kind of like a tank. Like,
probability.
say, right now, I'm still debating on whether Ember or Chroma will be the clan's mascot, since we are based around dragons.
Chroma.
And Chroma's the only dragon frame there is, technically.
Right. Well, he is the only dragon frame. The thing about Chroma,
I would love for
the thing
to
about
see
Chroma is
more
he's a lot more
dragon.
tankier, and he can put out damage than Ember can.
He-
Ember is more crowd control than anything else. She can do damage, but her damage cap like falls off significantly after enemies like past level 60.
Hey, tell them not to do anything, because I'm in the process of trying to get an Ayatan sculptor.
Oh, you are? Wait, where's the thing? Wait, show me.
In here.
Oh, you!
Hold on.
You son of a bitch. We can't join you, dude. Oh my god. Okay, good.
It's fine though. Like, I'm not even sure it's really an Ayatan sculpture.
It's not an Ayatan sculpture, but it is the run. You have 9 seconds, by the way.
I know. Are you guys? No, you're not in. Hurry up! I'm already on the pad.
We didn't make it.
Time limit 0. I know because the pad didn't want to open.
Step on it.
I did step on it.
The pad is right here. It's on the other side of this door.
Oh, I'm heading out the room.
You went the wrong way, dude.
Oh well. I know I did. It doesn't matter.
Oh man.
I didn't have.
I was really looking. I was
It's
looking forward to that. No, it's not. It's not fine.
You know, I'm not really good with them, but like.
Right, then why'd you do it? Like, you're like, oh, let me get the Ayatan.
It's just like, to see if I can do it. Like, I tried to challenge myself.
Right,
I mean,
but we're here. We're here to help you as well. If you wanted to challenge yourself, I would.
I didn't know
I wouldn't
have
have
in the
stepped
room
on.
until I had already started the thing, so I don't want to say anything.
That's not true.
Sure.
That's not true. I can prove it because I was like, no. Here's what you said. You like you didn't start the timer yet, so we could have still gotten through.
See, I didn't know what room I was in. I was just looking for extraction. Ooh, fragment. I don't care. There you go.
Wait, there's what here?
I just need to find one more Orkin thing, and I'm basically got things done.
I would have probably done it with you, and I would have like it was one. I just barely didn't make it. Now the thing.
Oh, it's up there. That's why I can't get up there. That's why I can't get up there.
Well, I wouldn't. I would have like not stepped on the pad. You can still challenge yourself.
Yeah, after the Sortie, you want to go ahead and trade me the mod?
No.
So I can start working on the build?
I don't.
You're not going to trade me the mod?
No, you lost your chance. I'm sorry.
No, I tried to get you in the. I tried to get you in parties for like 7 days.
You tried me to
You
what?
didn't want to join. Like every time I saw that you were on, you didn't want to join.
What do you mean I was on?
And like right as I try to invite
Dude,
you,
I wasn't on. I was just getting my daily login and logging off. For real.
Oh.
I mean, for the most
Why?
part. I mean, because I was working.
Oh. I mean,
The only day where I wasn't working and I had to be up at work was Thursday. That was the only day I didn't. I'm dying, my guy. Alright, fuck this. Fuck
you're
this
fine.
over. Fuck this over wrong.
Don't res yourself. Just don't res yourself. I'm just killing something like from afar. Not even
Go wait,
trying.
I didn't listen. Haha. I'm Bolt.
Hi, Doge. I still want that thing though. Don't want to turn it into that mod.
Oh, dude. There's a simple reason. Listen,
the broken scepter mod. That's the only mod I want.
Right. There's a simple reason why you're not gonna get that.
Transference still holding.
Why?
I lied. No, I'm just kidding. Because I don't like your face right now.
You haven't even seen my face. You have no reason. You're holding back.
That's look. You're
going back on your word.
What do you mean word?
You said you'd give it to me. You're going back on your word.
I didn't say to give you that mod. I didn't say that at all. Okay? You want to know what I said to you? I said, I'll give you a mod. I'll give you a mod that I don't want. I didn't say it was a specific one. And here you are, like, being really specific, like, oh, what do you have? What do you have? This one, what do you have? That one.
I was asking you the one
I could have given you a
have,
stinger,
but...
and you would still have a rune mod that you didn't have. Don't accept that just yet. Do not accept it, please. I'm going to go quick Nova.
I don't even know what part of the Sortie that is, so...
It's a mobile defense. It is enemy elemental enhancement, meaning that we need to use physical damage weapons.
I have a physical damage weapon.
And a physical damage
weapon.
That's
bad. I don't know about that.
All defense from most likely, but yeah.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean? Well, I mean, what do you mean? It's a mobile defense.
I just hope it's like one of those little things, those turn walls you just gotta mess with. Because I really don't want to have to deal with guarding a body constantly moving.
No, that's defense, not a mobile defense. But, yeet. I'm ready. Are you ready?
If I could bring my Trinity, I'd bring my Trinity.
Yeah, what was your Trinity?
21.
Oh, wait, can you level up a frame in the Sortie? Wait, I don't think you can.
Oh, you can level up weapons and bangins, but nothing else.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring my Pox, level 23. And my Kronos, level 1. I don't care for hostile attachments. I want attachments. Wait, no, I probably should bring the Galantine.
I'm sure.
Because I'm better off dealing more damage with Galantine than anything else.
A Galantine? Yeah.
Yeah, Galantine. I don't have the Prime yet.
Galantine Prime is infinitely better.
I know.
Do you remember the old war, Operator? Order seems to have misplaced their
What other games do you have?
Let's see. Besides the Ark, both Xenoverse games, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Skyrim and Destiny 1, and Minecraft, but I mean, I hardly play Minecraft as is.
Oh.
That's pretty much it.
Let's see. I have all the games. I have Warframe, GTA 5, Minecraft, Titanfall 2, Call of Duty. Let's see what else I have here. I have Destiny 1, although I deleted it for now. I have the game Doom. I deleted that too. I have Destiny 2, Injustice 2.
Well, anyways, the only thing I liked about not Injustice, but Doom, is they had a reference to Skyrim in it.
Did they?
2 references in one thing, because I had a skeleton with an arrow in its knee.
Oh yeah, I did notice that.
Skeleton with Dovahkiin's helmet.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break
Why
into the
did my
network.
screen go weird?
Be prepared for heavy
What's up?
resistance. I can't
Torch,
do this
come here.
without you.
I got something for you.
Transference signal strong.
That's not what I wanted.
We're ready for battle.
Bam.
Thanks, buddy.
Nah.
Stomp, pick me up, please.
Where are you?
I'm here on the ground dying because you told me to come here instead of avoid the enemies. Yeah? Love you.
I'm sorry I was giving you an attack buff.
Okay, every time.
How did that
I
work?
need access to a
Get the
terminal.
pox out of now.
Find one.
Eat
and
the
patch me in.
poison.
Here is a terminal.
I have a
That's
question.
all they gotta do is
In
eat the
and
poison.
get ready to
What?
defend.
You shouldn't
Gotta put
die.
life away.
I'm in, Tenno.
How much iron skin do you have,
This will
actually?
take a moment.
I don't know, but I'm down again.
How the hell are you down with Rhino? What the hell?
Oh, my Rhino's crap build.
But it's Rhino. You just pop iron skin. Like, you can absorb
Iron Skin
damage.
Is
Guess what?
I don't know which one Iron Skin is for it.
Your second ability? Square.
I know, but on the icons up there, I don't know which one it is.
Your what? Icon? I mean, it
There's
doesn't really...
icons for it.
Continue to defend.
Yeah, but it's like it doesn't have. It only has an icon when it's absorbing damage to maximize the damage it can take. So it won't exactly like it won't be like up there. Like look on your ability. Like look like by you know.
On the ability.
Right.
92.
Oh yeah, that's your 92% of your iron skin left. Get hit by one enemy, like take a bullet. That was bad. Yeah, and then you'll see how
Why do we have a limbo?
because no one brought a frost. And can you stop, please? Oh my god.
I tried to.
Jesus, man, you really need a better skin, a better Why isn't this limbo going into the rift? That's what I want to know.
That's what I did. I went to the rift. I'm in the rift though. Yeah, just keep changing.
I'm Nova, so I'm kind of squishy, but. I mean, I'm on support for him, to be honest. If I would
Funny thing is, I'm missing one piece from Harrow before I can actually start actually building them, because I have like the Neuroptics blueprint. I just need to get the stuff to build it, and then I don't have the systems blueprint. But for Octavia, I need like literally everything.
Wait, back away from the machine, please. All right.
Okay.
This limo needs to take it off. Fucking idiot. This limbo's fucking retarded. Okay, so this happened before. Okay, now put it in. Okay. Okay, the fucking.
I'm in, Tenno.
Okay, I'm getting kind of triggered because this guy doesn't realize that if
How
you're like
limbo
right,
works.
No.
I know exactly how limbo works.
No. I'm gonna say something different. Okay. So when you're standing right here next to the machine, if you're on top of it like this, it has gotten glitched if the limbo removes the rift. And when you put it on, and if you're not holding it, then it's gonna glitch, and it's gonna land on the machine, and you won't be able to pick it up again.
Attack us and we will come.
That's why I was like, get away from the machine. Because it's happened before in missions when we couldn't actually pick it up off the machine anymore. Right, this guy does not know how to use limbo.
Continue to defend.
I just said that like 5 seconds ago.
I know, yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Really, he's using the thing.
Right, I don't know.
Wait, speaking of things, do you have any
decent
thing prime pieces?
I don't believe so.
Alright, that's fine.
I mean, I had some, but I think I got rid of 2 cats. I mean, I'm really not the person to like go and ask for like prime parts. I don't do prime farming anymore unless a frame comes out, and even then I don't really do much of that. I'm just kind of.
Area completed.
Is it because of the clan?
Well, I used to have people to run with me all the time, and I used to, like, that's all I did was prime parts. In fact, I got all the primes before I got all the regulars, and I actually had to go back and buy some slots to have the regulars.
Drop me in and defend our position.
I mean, that's why I used to run all the time. I used to run void missions all the time.
This will take a moment.
But yeah, originally what I was going to do is I was going to collect the normals and the primes.
It will cost you a lot of space.
I'm just going to... It would, I'm not going to do that until I'm flowing in flat and I have everything I really want first. But what I've decided to do is I'm just going to get the prime versions and just basically not get the normals until I'm ready to get them.
I would get the normals first.
Because I know for a fact I'm never selling my Excalibur again.
Right, well, Excalibur doesn't have a prime, so he's the exception.
I know, but like, for you to get Excalibur, you have to go through so much crap.
That you do.
Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark this, because I think this is important. I can't kill them with crap.
Should you perform synthesis?
Oopsie. Oh shit, that's something I need to do. Oh, God! Motherfucker, dude. I accidentally equipped the wrong thing. I hate this guy so goddamn much. Okay, so. Yeah, we need this guy for the synthesis. He's got one on his shoulder. There we go.
Wait, what?
What do you mean, what?
You said something about his shoulder?
No, I said he had a mark on his shoulder that we need to scan.
Oh.
This guy isn't scanning anymore. I don't know what's wrong.
I think someone else has to scan him.
No. I'm telling you.
I'm
telling you. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Oh. Holy shit. There. I don't know why we can't freaking scan him.
My God, what is wrong with this limbo in throwing out the cataclysm at the extraction? We're not gonna die at extraction. I don't know why he doesn't understand.
Alright, this man is not capturing. It's not working, okay? I'm giving up. Fuck this shit, I'm
out. Isn't this the last part of the sortie, so all of it was basically in the Orkin?
Yeah. Well, it's Orkin based. Some of it's Veneer based. Or corrupted, I should say.
I think the last one I did was Lephantis, but I just gave up on it. I wasn't gonna sit there and try to kill Lephantis.
Yeah, that one's annoying.
I had a gnat fly on my face and I killed it on accident.
Do you have Titanfall 2? No.
Nope.
Okay. Call of Duty. Beep. We did it, yeah, that guy would not capture. Oh, God. Well, we got ourselves a butt plug sculpture. I actually needed those since...
I don't need that. I'll just use it for decoration.
Okay. I'll trade you that ribbon mod for the Ayatan
for the fully upgraded one. Fully upgraded.
What do you mean fully upgraded?
No, do you want the Ayatan scope for fully upgraded, or you just want it normal?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll treat you
As long
the.
as you didn't
I'll
re-roll
treat you
the
the. I'll
mod,
treat you the
I'm
scope.
fine.
No, I didn't re-roll it.
All right.
After the
Better not have out.
after the next.
Yeah, I
time.
would have killed you for that.
I did. I don't really care. I fuck this shit, I'm out. So we got a butt plug sculpture. Yeah, one moment. Let me do my outro. Like, subscribe, peace, and bye, bitches.